kind of grown man, bro, go call a mama? I'm just trying to see what separates your mama from everybody else, dog, because you talk about women so bad. And when I look at your mama, she just like the women you talk about. She got more than one baby daddy. She wasn't married. You was raised up in a single parent household. You always talking about daddies leaving the house. Your part left. You said your mama had buku money. Well, I heard your mama say she used to be watching them babies when she had the roommate in the house. If your mama was so paid, why she had a roommate?
And I kept the kids at my home that I lived with and shared with a friend of mine that was roommate with me at that time.
Hey, cricket. She want to sit there and have foster kids when this kid falling in the damn washing machine. But you won't get other people's kids. You can't keep an eye on your own. Oh, can't keep an eye on your own. See what I'm saying? The boy body crooked and he missing the eye while you been his mama. Charleston, I got a question. Why you ain't never sue this woman? This lady saying you did the unthinkable to her. Why didn't you sue her? Because there's no way in the world you gonna be Charleston white and just letting some lady just, you ain't sending her a cease and desist or nothing. Not even a cease and desist. Guilty. Guilty. You talk about all your big time attorneys, where they at? 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 Where they where they at? Where they where they where they where they at? Where they at? You know you're killing me. What kind of grown man, bro, go call a mama? You be talking about your mama. How you doing, Crooked? How you doing, Crooked? I know your name now. Say it's easy to remember your name. Know how I know your name? Because it's easy to remember because Crooked, I thought they called you Crooked because of that crooked wig on your head. That's why I thought they called you Crooked for real. Because your wig do be crooked. And you're also a crooked mother, if you know what I mean. Say, Charleston, I see how you talk down on the black woman, right? You talk down on the black woman so much, bro. I swear, you be riding down on black women. Lord have mercy. But what about your mama? Man, say, bro, your mama raised 2 murderers. Boy, stop it. You talking about black women being on government assistance. I know you ain't talking with your mama raising them 2 Menendez brothers. Now, ladies, how would you feel if you raised 2 murderers? I'm just asking. Now, I feel like 1 murderer is okay. But if you pushed out 2 murderers out your coochie, girl, something wrong with you. You got bad cat. I'm just going to be real. If nobody ain't never told your mama, Mr. White, your mama got bad cat, bro. It's not your fault you came out the way you was. It's not your brother's fault. It's the kitty cat you came out. See, once they seen your brother was messed up, they shouldn't have never went back and seen that cat again. Like she already had them pushed out a full-blown loser. Then she come back with you. See, that's people not paying attention to detail. I would have thought your mama was fabulous, carry herself like a lady. Man, your mom fast talker like you. Boy, your mom so fast, so quick with it. I mean, she's sitting there like a good God-fearing woman, lying, just like her son. I see the play between y'all two. Now I know that's your mama, because you fake like you an activist, and she fake like she a holy roller. I see straight through these demons. And they got people up in Tasha K comments talking about something. Oh, she brought tears to a grown man's eye. What, you was cutting the onion? Because she ain't said nothing but a bunch of mumbo jumbo and a bunch of lies if you know what's going on. You're a liar, lady. You're an old liar. Sitting up there talking about she God-fearing. Girl, what? God-fearing? Girl, your sons is everything but a child of Christ, girl. I see why you're turning to Jesus. You need him with them sons. They out here taking coochie. The nerve of you to talk about the black woman with all them different baby daddies your mama got. Boy, you better cut it out. Cricket, stop with all this playing games like you a Christian. Ain't no Christian doing all this, and all that down. Girl, go ahead, girl.
Her mama upset what I'm saying. Well, guess what? I'm upset what she said about my boy.
When you see the nut jet, girl, y'all done got into it playing cards and everything before.
I'm upset what she said about my boy.
Stop playing with us. Why he talking about black women with a loser mom like this? Got the nerve to want to talk down on my beautiful black sisters. Boy, your mom is the average, boy. Your mom the average black woman. You talk like she was a Betty Wright type mother. You know what I mean? I thought she was early in the morning. I put breakfast on your table. And make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Boy, she ain't nothing like I thought. You got the nerve to be looking down on women. I look down on women too if there was the first woman in my life. Just like they tell a child, a daughter, the first man ever gonna love you gonna be your daddy. First woman ever gonna love you gonna be your mama, but she was too busy loving all these different men. Probably never been married before. Charleston ain't even know his daddy. Let's be real. You be always talking about relationships. Your mom was so terrible at being a black woman, you married a Mexican. Yeah, your mama was so bad of a woman, you ran to her underlay, mommy, uh-oh. You went and got you a decadores, my hermana, ya está na beba novela. Decadores, my hermana, ya está na beba novela. Yeah, you in there eating black beans, watching Selena. Like, that's how bad your mama was, dog. That's why you always talking about bad relationships. That's all you witness with your mama. And another thing I wanted to ask you, because you said your mama had buku money. Well, I heard your mama say she used to be watching them babies when she had the roommate in the house. If your mama was so paid, why she had a roommate?
And I kept the kids at my home that I lived with and shared with a friend of mine that was roommate with me at that time.
Because you know, Charlie, you say you come from money. Well, I mean, ain't too many money people like got roommates. Like, what the roommate was about? You know, I listen. Talk about your mama like she a great woman. What separates your mama from the rest of these black women? Because I'm sorry, bro, your mom is the average. Like, as a matter of fact, your mom might be worse than the average because your mom the average and she got 2 loser sons. You got one son who in jail and you got another son who's supposed to be in jail. But the son, like, imagine that, dog. You got one son doing time in a snitch. That's crazy. I guess you had the rat so you could come out here and give mama something to be proud of, right? I'm just trying to see what separates your mama from everybody else, dog, because you talk about women so bad. And when I look at your mama, she just like the women you talk about. She got more than one baby daddy. She wasn't married. You was raised up in a single parent household. You always talking about daddies leaving the house. Your pa left. That's why you always talking about fathers leaving the house, because your pa left. Bro, the way you talk down on black people, you shouldn't have such a black life. Let me say that again, Charlie boy. The way you act all uppity and the way you talk down on black people, you shouldn't have such a black mama. Your mama shouldn't fit the stereotype. I expected your mama to be better than what she was. This what all the hype was about? My mama, my mama. She want to sit there and have foster kids when this kid falling in the damn washing machine. But you won't get other people's kids. You can't keep an eye on your own. Oh, can't keep an eye on your own. See what I'm saying? The boy body crooked and he missing the eye while you been his mama. Hell no. to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. You bragging on the mama. Boy, you barely made it. Never would have made it. Never would have made it. Boy, juvenile probably saved your life, boy. You was going to with a mama like that. Body all broke up, your body in the aura, your eye gone. Like, man, what your mama celebrating? I mean, yeah, bro, she messed over with your mom, man. I mean, like, for real, dog, that's crazy. Like, I can't respect a mama whose son fell in the washing machine, bro. How your boy fell in the washing machine? He just was in the rinse cycle. Like, he just spin cycling. I done heard stories where you ain't like your mama. So, I just want to ask this. If you didn't like your mama coming up, right? If you had issues with your mama, I'm pretty more than sure if she had issues with her own child that she pushed out her coochie, I'm pretty more than sure that them children that she adopted, the ones that you can't stand up behind, I could only imagine what she was doing them foster kids. Said, bro, most of y'all people who get foster kids, dog, y'all just get them for money. Y'all don't care about them kids. Foster kids get treated like dirt. They ain't nothing but a paycheck to y'all. Most of the people out here who deal with that, guess what? Mostly all of them do it for the money. I don't know too many people who do that out of love, bro. I don't know who do that to get children out that situation. They do it for their own personal benefit. And you know what that means? The check. Meaning they go get the check and ain't gonna care about the child. And I'm pretty more than sure your mama did a lot of that. Because I got a strange feeling mama ain't been too good to them kids. I can tell by y'all snake behavior. And most people who I know who deal with that kind of stuff, they all crooked. They all doing it for a check. Most people who start doing it do it for money. Is that why your mama was well off? Is that why you act the way you act? Because mama wasn't there to hug little Charleston? Mama couldn't hug him because he did 6.5 years for a starter jacket. Starter. That's the facts. Charleston, I got a question. Why you ain't never sue this woman? This lady saying you did the unthinkable to her. Why didn't you sue her? Because there's no way in the world you gonna be Charleston white and just letting some lady you ain't sending her a cease or desist or nothing. Come on. Not even a cease and desist. Guilty. Guilty. You talk about all your big time attorneys, where they at? 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 Where they where they at? Where they at? You was talking about getting an attorney on me. Oh my. You got bigger problems than OG Murda. Charleston, tell your mama to bend and bust it open with her. What? What? I'm talking to your mama with the Mahalia Jackson wig on. I sure am. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got it back up. Wigwam, mother. The battle is not yours. It's the Lord's. Wigwam, mother. I'm so glad I am here. Look at the day, nothing gonna take me away from you. Cause you are the light, wigwammer. He saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me, wigwammer. He's mine, I'm his. It doesn't matter what I did. Wig whammer. Yeah, that's how I'm coming. That's how I'm feeling. Gotta get your take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. I'm sad and lonely. It's my offering. Wig whammer. Girl, you better get your CC wine and wig wine. Oh, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play with you with the Shirley Caesar wig on. Green, green, ham, tomato, green, green, corn, roast. Green bean, ham, tomato, ham, green, corn, roast. Wig wine on the real, dog. Hey, cricket, 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 cricket. Thank you for being a friend. Doom, 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 doom. Travel down the road and back again. Boom, boom, boom. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Doom, doom. And if you threw a party, hey, invited everyone you knew. It would be the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say thank you for being a friend. Boom, 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 boom.